That big revenue goal you got, it ain't for you. Guess who it's for? It's for the person that you have to become. So all the stuff we just went through, what emotions are linked to it? 93% of the decisions we made are emotional and backed up with logic 7% of the time. When people say, well, I gotta think about it. Most people don't think about it. They feel. It's like, they're emotional. It's like, all right, no, let me just do it. And then they be like, oh, well, let me do it. I'm gonna buy this car. You really want the car, but you be like, you know what? It is gonna save me on gas. Right? The Tesla, 100,000. Well, it does save me on gas. Y'all see how that work? You be like, well, over the next 3 years, I'll save that in gas. So it makes sense. Let's do it. Y'all with me? Does it make sense? All right, cool. So if you're emotionally attached to the money or the lack thereof, it's impacted the way you make decisions and you can't think straight. Emotion always wins. So we have to find the emotion, draw the emotion out, and be able to see it for what it really is. And this is going to take some time because it's a process, and once you do, the stories that have been affecting your business will change. But most of y'all, it ain't really the issue that you have. It ain't the challenges you have. It's the stories that you got tied to the issue. It ain't that you technically challenged. It's the story that you have about being technically challenged. It ain't that you're not good at math. It's the story you got about not being good at math. It's not that you're not good at sales. It's what? The story that you're not good at sales. Y'all with me? Cool. So what holds us back are the stories we tell ourselves. They become our reasons why and our reasons why not. Most of the stories we tell ourselves are based on things we've watched about ourselves. Let me give you an example real quick. So anybody ever realize, like, growing up on all the superhero shows we watched, all the villains were always rich? Right? Like, why is that? All the mean people rich? How many of y'all watched DuckTales growing up? Uncle Scrooge, paid. Paid. Like, got that bag. Like so much so he got a little spot in his crib where he come out and he just jump in. Like, I don't know nobody who getting that type of money and be mad. I just don't. But why he gotta be mad, right? But that's what they tell us. Then they be like, well, Rich, see, told you, rich people bad, right? Good times. Oh, you can be happy and broke. Now, I'm not saying you can't be happy and broke. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Let's be clear. But it's like, this is what we were seeing. We were seeing very few stories of rich people that looked like us, that were happy, wholesome, all that. Only thing we had close to that was like the Cosby Show and the Fresh Prince. That's it. Crazy, right? So, multi-million-dollar question from my mentor. He said, Marquel, if you could have everything you wanted in life, thinking the way you think, wouldn't you already have it? I could have got offended. Right? That's enough to, like, get a brother, like, mad, right? You can, like, what? But all I had to do, I was like, I mean, because at the time, these brothers were talking like they was getting money. Come to find out, they weren't really getting money like that. So I was like, that makes sense, right? So, I was always looking for another strategy. Tell me what to say. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to this. I just want another strategy. Tell me another strategy. But I found that it was actually the 6 inches. Like who I was, right? I had to become another person. For me to get to $50,000 a month, I had to become another person. Get to $20,000 a month, you gotta become another person. That big revenue goal you got, it ain't for you. Guess who it's for? It's for the person that you have to become. To be that leader, that CEO that grows and leads teams, you gotta, like, become that person beforehand.